In the days just before I graduated from college, I had a date with this young man that did not turn out right at all. Listen to my story.
My dating, and I noticed that he was picking me from toe to head. I'm like, what's wrong? Is there anything? Something the matter? And this guy was bold enough to ask me, where are your talons? Talon. This is what he's talking about. Talon. I looked up at him and like, I don't get it. So if I don't wear talon, does that matter? Next thing he said, you have to be civilized, you know. Oh, really? So I am not civilized if I don't wear talon.
Really? So I have to wear talon to prove to my date that I am civilized, and multicolored dressing like I appear right now, like a rainbow with conflicting colors, and all the multi bracelets and necklaces just to impress him. Count me out.
Some of these people that come into your life are like wolves in sheep clothing. They are predators looking for easy prey to devour. There are always red flags. There's no way it will totally hide. Look at that. You have to go through this. You just ripped off. As usual, spending your money on things like this that really don't even have any value. Look at that. It just ripped off. Again, what I was talking about in one of my videos.
The very first time I'm wearing
You spend your money, buy something and put it on. Before you even go through anything, they're ripping off you. Look at that. It just ripped off. Trash. Talking about, you have to be cautious who you are dealing with in this life. I will demonstrate that to you back with my plants. Everything I do,
I always use plants as an example for a reason.
that is part of me. If you know me, that is my brand. Plants. But they are your best friends. Plants. Again, plants. Let me demonstrate this to you. This pepper plant. Look at this plant. Look at this plant more closely. There are three parts to this plant. The roots. What part is this? The stem.
Let's do this together.
What part is this in the bottom?
The root,
And what part is this?
the stem,
And this?
the leaves.
The leaves. That is the way your life could be depicted. You have lots of leaves in your life. All those many friends that you hang around with. The bad thing about the leaf is, as soon as there's a little storm, a little wind, a little adverse condition, the leaves will all drop off. They will fly, they will vanish.
Are we insinuating that the leaves of a plant are not important? No.
Of course, every part of this plant is important. The roots will not survive without the leaves to photosynthesize nutrients and food. The stem will not survive without the roots supporting the stem and the leaves providing the nutrients. Equally, the leaves will not survive without the roots providing the water that the leaves need to manufacture food and also sustain themselves. Therefore, this is like a partnership. This is like teamwork. Each team member is supporting the other in some way that without that particular role, the other part will not survive. Granted. Remember, the leaves are all those many friends in your life that you cannot rely on. The least adverse situation, they are gone. They are just here to extract all your positive energy. The least adverse weather, they all fall off. They are flying away one by one. You are in the hospital. You are sick. You are calling on them. They are no longer coming. You are calling their phones. They are no longer picking up. They are all flying away. They are all disappearing from your life. This is what happens when you have yourself surrounded by a number of fake friends that have no feelings at all. I feel like crying, but this is what a lot of us are going through, and we just don't know. Look at this plant. The least adverse situation, that adverse situation right now was me. Let's say I was a herbivore feeding on the leaves. They are all gone. All those friends are gone. Once you are lying in the hospital, once you become poor, once you lose your job, once you become homeless, no one is there to accommodate you anymore. They are gone. They have taken everything they needed from you and they have disappeared. Those are the type of people you want to get rid of in your life. That doesn't mean you will not communicate with them. That doesn't mean you are not going to help them if they need you. All it means is deal toward them with tact. Do not lay all your hopes on them, because when you need them, they're not going to be there. Get rid of them if you can, in a subtle manner. Set of friends are those that are like
Branches.
the stem. What did you say this part was?
The stem or branches. If you want.
The branches and the stem. That's the next set of friends. Those friends are a bit reliable. They will hang around if you are in the hospital or you are jobless and homeless. They will come around 1 or 2 times and try to hang around a little to see if things change. But in the long term, if it doesn't, they too will disappear. They will start breaking off. You call their phones, they will not pick up. They will start breaking off. They will start disappearing from your life. You can't wait for too long. Last set of friends are those that are like the roots. The roots will stay there. In the winter, it will look like the whole plant has died. You see, you know what happens during fall.
The plants lost all their leaves.
All the leaves are gone. The roots are those that will hang on. They will stick with you. No matter how hard the situation is, they are there. No matter how long it takes, years upon years, they will stick to you. They never leave you. Until the harvest weather is gone, like the winter, and as soon as spring comes up, when weather becomes a little favorable again, they start nourishing you again, and you come back to life, just like plants come back to life
In the summer, the plants regain their leaves and the plants flower and flourish in the summer.
through the summer. So those roots, those friends that are like the roots, are those you want to hang on to. The leaves were so many. You have few roots, but those few roots, even if it's just 1 or 2 friends in your life that are like the roots, never let them go. Those are your true friends. This lesson is very, very straightforward and clear. You have to go through this and this ridiculous rainbow look to impress anybody, then that person is not a friend. That person is like those leaves that will all disappear as soon as adverse weather sets in. But that friend, that date, call it, who doesn't care about your look. Whether you wear talons or you show up in a brand new Mercedes car, no matter how you come and present yourself, they take you for who you are. It's not what you portray yourself to be. You don't have to fake who you are to impress anybody. Just be yourself. If that is a person that is meant for you, they will be there for you no matter what. Those are the type of people that are like the roots. So in your life, look out for those that are like the roots, that will stick onto you, no matter the condition, no matter your color, no matter what you put on. My hands are so heavy from wearing all of this, trying to impress somebody. Why? Does that person impress me by dressing up in all this ridiculous manner? Notice most of the time those men are just simple looking, but they encourage you to dress ridiculously to impress them. Why don't they also put on talons? You know what? Tell them to put on talons when they come to your date. They shouldn't expect you to wear talon and broke your ankle and sprain and have broken bones just to impress them. Why don't they also put on talons? Ask yourself that question. Why don't they wear all this heavy metallic stuff all over their body? Why don't they? I can actually develop some kind of, I don't know, it's so heavy, my hands are so heavy I cannot even move it. Because I want to impress somebody, let them wear it and impress you. Take yourself out of that line, okay? Are we on the same page? Always remember this. Never forget about what you just learned about the plant. The roots, the stem and the branches, and the leaves. Your friends, your true friends, are those that are like the roots. Your fake friends are those that are like the leaves and the stem and branches. Watch out and be wise.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey,
What you wearing?
shoes.
They're dangerous.
How?
Well, the back breaks, you could break your ankle, you could fall down the stairs. I've seen people fall down the stairs with those kind of shoes on. Plus, they can actually harm your back as well. The high heels will hurt your back.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna take it off and wear something else then.
That's a good
So
idea.
thank you for your good idea.
So what are your thoughts about this lesson? Did you learn anything? Would you want to take 1 or 2 minutes to answer a few questions? If you are ready, then let's begin. Question number 1. Why are high heels or talon a problem to you? Correct answer. They lack cushioning and have no shock absorbing system. They shorten your tendons. You risk from falling and suffering from broken bones, fractures, or strained ankles. They cause you lower back pain. Question number 2. What are your true friends like? Correct answer. Like the roots of a plant. 3. What are your fake friends like? Correct answer. Like the leaves of a plant. 4. How can you distinguish between true friends and fake friends? Correct answer. True friends have realistic expectations, and the reverse is true with fake friends. Question number 5. If you like this video, what should you do? You should not leave without hitting the subscribe button and subscribing so you never ever have to miss any of our interesting lessons. You should also begin to share this video with your circle of friends so they can also begin to benefit from our lessons. And if you would want to become a member of the Zero Garbage Gardeners Club, please do not hesitate to send us an email so we can send you further information about it. Thanks so much for watching and bye for now.